The following is a presentation of the WOAA Senior AA Men's Hockey League. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Palmerston, Ontario, Canada. Andrew Rogers here with you for play-by-play of tonight's WOAA Senior AA Men's Hockey Contest between the visiting Shelburne Muskies and the host, Minto 81s. Last night's action saw Saugeen Shores over Durham 5-1, Clinton over Elora 4-1, Minto over Milverton 6-4, Ripley over Petrolia 6-0, and Seaford downing Tavistock 5-1. There are 4 games, including ours tonight. Lucknow is at Ripley, Clinton's at Tavistock, Tilsonburg is at Seaforth, and as our game is Shelburne at Minto. We'll keep the other games up to date as I can throughout the evening. The standings update: Saugeen Shores at 10-1 are first place with 20 points. Ripley at 9-0 has 18. They are tied with Shelburne at 9-1-0. Clinton at 8-4 are 16 points in 4th. Seaforth is 14 in 5th. Tavistock at 12 and 6th. Durham at 11 and 7. Milverton and Elora have 9. Tilsonburg Petrolia at 8. Minto leapfrogs Lucknow. They have 5. Lucknow 4. Shallow Lake 0. For the Shelburne Muskies, they are head coached today by Tyler Hogan. Assistant coaches Chris Pomeroy, Mike Marshall, and Tony Fernandez. The equipment managers are Mike Clark and Dr. Richard Magder. They are led on the ice by Luke Richardson. He is having an unbelievable year. He has 7 goals and 12 assists, good for 19 points. He wears number 18. He is an assistant captain on the Shelburne Muskies team. Ty McCallum has 8 goals. He is very dangerous as well. As far as the Minto 81s go, they are head coached today by Ryan Fisk and Abe Herbst. Assistant coaches Todd Bender and Scott Richardson. The manager is Dan Hill. The assistant manager is Brian Nickel. The equipment managers Brad Craven and Chucky Groshaw. For Minto, Wade Pfeffer and Adam Kowalik both have 11 points apiece. They are dangerous. Starting goalies tonight for Minto is Ben Nelson. For Shelburne, it's Mantle. Puck drop is next from Palmerston. It's the Shelburne Muskies and the Minto 81s. Puck drop is next. Stick around. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Palmerston, Ontario, Canada. Andrew Rogers here with play-by-play for tonight's WOAA Senior AA Men's Hockey Contest between the visiting 9-1 Shelburne Muskies and the home 2-6-1 Minto 81s. Starting in goal for Minto tonight is number 30, Ben Nelson. He'll be opposed by number 30, Mantle of Shelburne. Not playing for Shelburne tonight is Josh Shaguina, Andrew Whalen, Nick Glassford, Ryan Halbich, Nate King, and Chris Dobinson. Not playing for Minto tonight is Brady Anderson, Denver Hill, Jake Pleon, Shane Ross, and AJ Nickel. We are underway here in Palmerston. Thank you very much for watching. Adam Kowalik in across the line, he scores! Wow! 8 seconds into period number 1, and the 81s are on the board. It's 1-0 for Minto. Wow, what a start for the 81s here in Palmerston. Adam Kowalik steps in across the line. Quick shot beats Mantle, low blocker side, and the 81s are out to a fast start. They lead 1-0. Mantle stops it in behind the net. Shelburne will play it ahead, and this will come to Drew Shantz. Shantz played it, but it was intercepted, and here comes Shelburne in across the line. There's the shot. That's stopped by Nelson. Rebound. Nice play by Ellis defensively. Kowalik. So the scoring play is Kowalik from Wade Pfeffer, and they gave the assist to Chris Hardy, number 5, but I think it'd be Ellis, number 55, because he's on the ice with this line now. But either way, Hardy gets credit, and the 81s are ahead, 1-0. Tyler Harrison in across the line. Colton McGuire tries to body him off, and he does. And here comes Trevor Van Alstine. He skates over center ice into the Minto zone. He has a puck shot. Nice save by Nelson. He doesn't know where it is, but he knows it's with him. And he hangs it on for a face-off. Nice rush, though, by Trevor Van Alstyne, number 7 of Shelburne. Nice shot on Nelson, but he makes the save. Hogarth's out there to take the draw for Minto. They control it off the draw, and this will come ahead. And number 15, Francois Cote of Minto will give chase. It's in behind the net. Noseworthy played it around, and it'll be up on the boards to Brandon Richardson, and he'll just play it into the center. Nice job by Caleb Witzel to come across. He'll control in the neutral zone. He'll play it over to Mike Pleon, the captain of the 81s. Shot in on Mantle. He stops it, and he'll hold on. I'd love to point out Mantle's goaltending equipment situation here. This is awfully reminiscent of Felix Potvin back in the old Leafs days. I'm loving every minute of this. It is awesome, I got to admit. It's better to see it in person than on video, I'll tell you that. Here's Colin Hartwick off the draw. His shot was deflected away. Now Shelburne will skate it ahead. Luke Richardson had the puck get caught in the official skates, and he has it again. Luke Richardson, he's dynamite for Shelburne. Plays it over, it comes to Jeff Brett in the middle. He can't get a solid shot off though, and Richardson battles for it. He comes up with it. He's got it in the slot. It's intercepted and taken away, and Colin Hartwick will give chase. Hartwick up there, tried to get control of it but couldn't. And here comes Ty McCallum across the line, but Gabry intercepts. Gabry's got it again, he'll play it ahead. And it's intercepted now, and Luke Richardson plays it ahead, and McCallum will give chase. In against Jamison Buck, he takes him into the boards. Buck gets it again, and he'll play it to Colin Hartwick. Hartwick on the boards will get it to center ice, and it's out. That puck is sent in by Dan Atkinson. He wears number 4 for Shelburne. Kyle Ellis has it. He'll play it ahead to Hartwick. He'll just tip it in and go to the bench for a change. Atkinson plays it around, and it'll come all the way out into the neutral zone. Drew Shantz has it. Shantz plays it ahead. It's at the Shelburne blue line, and he'll get it again, and he'll play it ahead again. And now Keegan Angel gives chase. He's going to get bodied there. That almost looked like interference, but no call, and they play on. Kyle Ellis has it. He'll play it ahead. Aitken tips it in, and he'll give chase. This is the 4th line for Minto. Brendan Aitken, Keegan Angel, and Dylan Hoffman. Puck is played by Shelburne in around the boards, and they'll bring it out. This is sent to center. They're coming across the line. Oh, big body check from Shantz. That big body check was on number 22, Brock Hare of Shelburne. They got it in on Nelson, though, and he made the save, and he'll hang on for a face-off. 16:42 to go here in period number 1. Game's off to a fast start. Minto 81 scoring 8 seconds into the first period. Adam Kowalik, and that gives them a 1-0 lead. Quick shot off the draw. That's number 27, Chris Greer. He's the captain of the Shelburne Muskies. And that's stopped by Nelson, and he'll hang on. Another face-off coming up here. Number 8 is Zach Graham. He's out there now. It's come back to Van Alstyne's shot. Oh, that goes just over the top of the net of Nelson and in behind him. Mike Pleon plays it ahead. Kowalik had to go off his stick and out of his reach. Witzel, he holds it there. Oh, he tried to come in across the line, but Wade Pfeffer was ahead of him. Or sorry, Zach Graham. There's 2 guys on this line that wear full cages, and it's going to be kind of odd for me to figure out who is who. Comes in across the line. Greer leaves it. Shot! Nice save from Nelson, and he'll hang on. Greer leaving it. And Shelburne gets a quality chance. Number 19, Blake Lovell, took the shot on Nelson, but he was equal to the task, and he hangs on. Hogarth wins the draw back to Buck. Buck plays it around to Hardy. Hardy throws it to Harrison, and he just plays it all the way down. It's going to go for icing. It was out of the reach of Cote. He couldn't come up with it, and it's going to be icing, and the faceoff will come back in the Minto zone. We're 4 minutes into period number 1. Minto leading 1-0. Quick starts is not something that the 81s typically do this season. This is a rarity that they lead this early on in a hockey game. But turning of the tide maybe after last night's huge 6-4 win over Milverton. Tommy Hogarth has the puck into the Shelburne zone. He'll go after it against Trevor Van Alstyne. Cote comes up with it, plays it back to the point to Buck. Buck keeps it in, shot! Oh, that was deflected by Harrison, but a nice save from Mantle. This puck's ahead, and it's gonna go, it's a 2, they're gonna call a 2-line pass as number 10, Nick Hodgson, got in behind everybody and accepted that pass. but it was whistled back, and the faceoff's going to come all the way back into the Shelburne zone. Number 18, Luke Richardson, takes this draw for Shelburne against Tommy Hogarth. It's back to the point. Shantz had it go out, and he'll control it in the neutral zone. He'll bring it ahead to Cote. Cote backs it in around the Shelburne net. Number 16 is Harrison. Harrison, oh, he tried to bank it in off Mantle, and it almost worked. Cote plays it back to Hogarth. Oh, and it comes out. Oh, Drew Shantz thought he kept it in, played it ahead, and it went off Hogarth, and they whistled it down for the offside. Very close play at the line. Face-off coming up here just outside the Shelburne zone. Austin Gabry out there now with Colin Hartwick and Wade Pfeffer. Puck plays ahead. This is Luke Richardson, 18. He comes in across the Minto line. He'll put it to Jeff Brett. Shot! Nice save from Nelson. Wow, that was a good save on a quality scoring chance from Jeff Brett, number 23 of Shelburne. Over to Drew Shantz. He'll play it ahead. Hartwick will tip it up for Gabry, but it was out of his reach. And Shelburne will just send it into the Minto zone. Drew Shantz plays it ahead. Comes to Pfeffer. Pfeffer plays it across to Gabry. He's got speed. In across the line against Jeff Noseworthy. He'll stop there and play it in deep, and Hartwick will get it. Hartwick leaves it for Pfeffer. Oh, that almost come with Gabry. Shot from the point hit Hartwick. Nice shot from Ellis from the point, but it hit Colin Hartwick in front. Now we're going to get a whistle here. They're going to whistle it down on a hand pass. That could have been dangerous for Shelburne, but whistle down on the hand pass, and the faceoff's going to come all the way back to the Shelburne blue line. 14:30 to go here in period one. Minto leads 1-0. Puck is skated ahead. Shelburne has it. They'll send it in on Nelson. He'll stop it or deflect it to the corner. Brock Hare sent it in front. That failed to connect. Back in front now. Comes to the line and out. 77 has it. Kyle Hunter. He'll play it back to Dan Atkinson. That puck is sent ahead by Hayden Stewart. And it comes to Caleb Witzel, and he'll play it over to Mike Pleon. Pleon sends it ahead. Keegan Angel had it go away from him, and Witzel has to come back for it in his own end. He'll play it on the boards. Pleon plays it over to Dylan Hoffman. He'll throw it ahead to Angel, and he'll skate it away. Nice play from Dylan Hoffman to get it up to him on this fourth line shift for Minto. Aitken, oh, he almost had a good chance to really lay a big body check on Dan Atkinson, but wasn't able to connect on the body check. Witzel has the puck in him behind his own net. It's in some skates, and it'll come loose, and Adam Kowalik will skate it away. He's pressured there by Jamie Bennett, but he keeps going. Oh, and the stick gets up on Kowalik from Bennett, but no call. Puck is in deep. Kowalik has it again. He'll play it there. This is Zach Graham, number 8. That puck is sent in by Buck, but it's wide. Here's a chance for Graham. Oh, that just went wide. That puck come bounding off the end boards, and Zach Graham had a glorious chance in front, but he failed to connect. Mantle's goal stick is stuck in the net, and Minto has a huge opportunity here. Oh, that shot goes off a leg and into the netting in behind Mantle. Thank God for the Shelburne Muskies there, as they had Mantle at their mercy, considering his stick was in the netting. I've never seen that before. But luckily for Shelburne, the Kowalik shot goes off of a shin pad and into the netting and out of play, forcing a faceoff. Van Alstine plays it ahead. This is going to get it to the blue line and out. And Kyle Ellis will play it ahead to Tyler Harrison. Harrison does a nice job to get in. He has it up. Oh, shot! It was a rolling puck, and it went all the way out into the netting and out of play. Solid chance from Tyler Harrison, but the puck was rolling on him. And he golfed it into the netting in behind Mantle and out of play. Since it didn't go off of anything or anybody, faceoff's going to come outside the Shelburne zone. Puck is won by Minto. They control in the neutral zone. Kyle Ellis will send it in. Mantle gloves it. He'll leave it for Van Alstine. Plays it around. This is going to get to the line and out. Played ahead. Hodgson tried to get it, but he couldn't. And here comes Francois Cote. He leaves it for Hogarth. Hogarth sends it in deep. Harrison had it go past him, and Ellis shot. That goes off a skate, and it's going to come out. Tyler Harrison has it. Oh, he had that puck stripped away, and there's a shot. Oh, that goes into the netting in behind Nelson. Quality scoring chance for Ryan Hunter, but it's deflected. and into the netting, and out of play. Face-off will come in the Minto zone. It'll go to the left of Ben Nelson. We're about 8 minutes into the first period. Minto 81 still clinging to a 1-0 lead, thanks to Adam Kowalik, who scored 8 seconds into the first period. Here's a shot. Oh, that was a dangerous chance, but a nice save from Nelson. Puck is in behind the net. This is Luke Richardson. He has it. He'll bring it around. Witzel strips it away, but Shelburne still controls. Puck is back to the line. There's a shot. That was deflected in front. Nice save from Nelson, though. He's been very sharp early on in this first period. Caleb Witzel has it now. He'll skate it in his own, in front of his own net. That was dangerous. It's going to come to Adam Kowalik. Kowalik puts it back to Witzel. He'll put it ahead, and it goes off of Hartwick and into the zone. Van Alstine plays it ahead. This is Jeff Brett, number 23. Sends it across. This is Luke Richardson. Over to, oh, they score. What a play. Ty McCallum scores on a beautiful feed from Luke Richardson. And we are tied 1-1 just like that. What a goal from Ty McCallum. So with 11:26 to play, Shelburne has evened things up here at 1 apiece. Goal scoring play will be McCallum from Luke Richardson and Jeff Brett. Minto controls in their own end. This will come to Brendan Aiken at the line. It's on the offside though, and they're gonna whistle it down. Dylan Hoffman came across to try and grab the puck, but it was whistled down on the offside. Face off just outside the Minto zone as we reach the halfway point. We're 9 minutes in. That goes into the overhead, and it'll be whistled down. They'll do it again here, but it'll be on the Minto, or sorry, on the Shelburne side. This face-off will come just outside the Shelburne blue line. Brendan Aiken in to take the draw. He's out there with Dylan Hoffman and Keegan Angel on this fourth line for Minto. Puck comes around. It's kept in, though, by Minto. Good pressure. It comes around. This is number 20, Jeff Noseworthy. He sends it ahead, and this will be brought in. Number 19 is Blake Lovell. In across the line, but it's offside. It's whistled down right away. Jamie Bennett was in a step ahead on the far side, and that forced the offside. 10:34 to go here in period one. Minto and Shelburne Muskies, they're tied at 1. Kowalik and McCallum with the goals. Ellis has the puck in his own end. He'll play it over to Drew Shantz. Shantz plays it across to Adam Kowalik. Kowalik had it go ahead, and there's a shot. That was very close to offside, but play on. Oh, what? That was a crazy body check from McCallum. He almost ended up in his own bench, and not voluntarily. Jeff Brett in across the line. It's in the skates of Ellis, and Zach Graham comes back, and he's got it. He's got Kowalik on the far side. He'll skate towards the center. He'll stop. Oh, he had the puck stripped away before he could get the shot off. Dangerous chance for Minto. Drew Shantz has it. He's checked by McCallum in behind his net, but he skates away. He'll play it ahead, but it's intercepted by Shelburne. They have it. It's over to McCallum. Oh, it went over his stick. Shantz was very dangerous there, and it almost ended up costing Minto. In comes Zach Graham. Graham had the puck go off his stick, and McCallum will play it over to Hayden Stewart. Stewart brings it across the center line. He'll dump it in on Nelson. He stops it there. Cote plays it around. This is Tommy Hogarth. He was looking for Witzel, but it didn't connect, and it's in on Nelson. Drew Shantz again has it in behind his own net. He's bodied there by Stewart. Caleb Witzel comes up with it. Weakly on the boards. It's kept in. And now Tommy Hogarth has to get it out, and it'll do just that. It'll come ahead. Francois Cote plays it over to the open wing, and Hogarth will give chase. He can't come up with it, though, and this is number 77, Kyle Hunter. Hogarth takes it away from the shot. That goes off a stick and wide, and Mantle finds it at the side of the net, and he hangs on for the faceoff. 8:54 to go here in period one. Minto 81s and the Shelburne Muskies tied at 1 here in Palmerston, Ontario, Canada. Andrew Rogers on the play-by-play. Thank you very much for tuning in. Offensive zone faceoff for Minto. They win it back. Witzel. Oh, that one stung Brandon Richardson. He's laboring out there, and it's going to come to Mantle, and he'll hold on. That Caleb Witzel shot stung Brandon Richardson in a very cold arena here in Palmerston. He'll try and skate it off, and they'll do the face-off once again to the right-hand side of Ryan Mantle, excuse me. Puck is won by Minto and controlled. This is Tommy Hogarth out there with Francois Cote and Jordan Delorier, who's joined us late here. No, he wears number 9 for Minto. Cote tried to play it in front of his, deflected away by Van Alstine. In around the net, Cote goes after it against Colton McGuire, number 53 of Shelburne. Puck is played by Hodgson, but Hogarth's intercepted, and now Shelburne has it again. 17 is Ryan Hunter. He's out there with Trevor Van Alstine, one of the assistant captains of Shelburne. He'll slow it down in behind his own net. He'll play it ahead. Brandon Richardson tips it in, and he'll give chase. Caleb Witzel has it, though, and he'll circle around his own net. 8 minutes to play here in period 1. We are tied at 1. Nice move. Oh, there's a shot, and that went over the glove side of Nelson and off the netting and out of play. What a dangerous move from Ryan Hunter. He toe dragged around Drew Shantz and put the puck up into the netting and out of play. Face off outside here. Austin Gabry out there with Colin Hartwick and Tyler Harrison. Puck comes in across the line. Hardy tries to get the body onto Lovell, but couldn't. Lovell forces the shot off of Jamison Buck. Gabry plays it to Hardy dangerously in front of his own net, and it's up to Hartwick. Hartwick takes a body check, and it goes down, and it's going to be no icing. Back to get it is number 28, Matt Taylor. He'll play it ahead. Taylor all the way across. This is Lovell. In across the line against Jamison Buck. Buck does a nice job to put him to the outside. That shot goes in wide of Nelson, and now Buck has it in behind his own net. He'll play it ahead. Gabry tipped it, and it's on the, they're going to call it a high stick. I don't know if it came up that high, though. Gabry played it down. He said it's at his shoulders, but they called it on the high stick. That was really close, though. See, I don't know how you could call a high stick on a guy who's only 5'9". But either way, high stick is the call. And the faceoff's just outside the Minto zone with 7:06 to play here in the first period. Drew Shantz has it now. He'll play it ahead to Adam Kowalik. Kowalik was checked there by Jeff Noseworthy. He sends him back, and Ellis will play it now. He'll play it ahead. This is Zach Graham. Graham up to Pfeffer. Pfeffer in across the line. He'll stop there, put it towards the net, but it's nicely blocked by number 23, Jeff Brett. Brett plays it ahead, and McCallum went to give chase, but he was bodied off the puck by Drew Shantz. This will come up to Graham. Graham, number 8, in across the line. He leaves it. Oh, nice save. Oh, they score. What a goal. Kowalik scores again. And the 81s retake the lead. It's 2-1 Minto. What a goal from Adam Kowalik. So with 6:33 to go here in period number 1, Minto has taken the lead back. They have a 2-1 lead now thanks to Adam Kowalik. He's already got 2 here in the first period. Ellis plays it all the way around. Cote had to go off of him, and now it's in his skates, and he tries to get it up to Hogarth, but it can't connect, and it's back in the Minto zone. Drew Shantz has it in behind his net. He'll put it back there for Kyle Ellis. Ellis plays it in behind Nelson, and he'll hold it there. So Zach Graham gets the lone assist on Kowalik's second of the night, and that puts the 81s up 2-1. Francois Cote has it now. He'll send it across. That was out of the reach of Jordan Delorier, and it's up, and it's going to come out as Shelburne sends 3 away. That pass was intercepted, though, by Drew Shantz, and he'll send Shelburne back. Hayden Stewart plays it around. It's going to come to Dan Atkinson, and he'll play it ahead now. Nick Hodgson sends it in, and Hayden Stewart will give chase. Kyle Ellis gets there ahead of him. But Stewart plays it to Hodgson. They're out there on this line with Brandon Richardson, who joins them now. Richardson comes up with it. He'll play it back to Van Alstyne. He'll dump it in deep, and it'll come to Hodgson in behind Nelson. Hodgson still controlling it. Gets it back to the point. This is Colton McGuire. Shot! That's deflected away by Jordan Delorier. Nice play defensively, and it'll go off for a change. Brandon Richardson plays it in deep, and Shelburne will give chase. Nelson plays it ahead to Gabri. Gabri does a nice job on the boards. He'll send it ahead. Cote turns and plays it into the center ice, and now Shelburne will come back over the line. Hodgson plays it in deep. This will go to Colton McGuire. Shot! That's deflected away by Ellis. Nice defensive play. That'll be sent to the line and out. Tyler Harrison, nice job to get it out. Nick Hodgson, number 10, sends it in. 4:30 to go here in period one. Minto leading 2-1. Hartwick plays it ahead, and he'll go after it. It's in the neutral zone. McGuire sends it in deep, and Mike Pleon will come back. He'll send it all the way around to Tyler Harrison. He'll send it ahead, and Austin Gabri has it. They're 2-on-2 across the line. Hartwick, shot, scores! A screen shot from Colin Hartwick puts the 81s up 3-1 here in the first period. What a shot from Colin Hartwick. So with 4:10 to go, here in period number one, Minto has scored 3 times here in the first period. They lead 3-1. You got to excuse me, folks. This is highly unusual for the 81s this year. Noseworthy plays it in behind the Shelburne net, and it'll start ahead. So Gabri and Tyler Harrison get assists on the Colin Hartwick goal, his 5th of the season. Chris Hardy plays it in behind the net, but it's intercepted by Shelburne. Sent to the front. Nicely defended, though, by Minto, and they'll have it here behind the net. Buck has it stripped away. This is Chris Greer. Sends it to the front, and that just missed the glove side of Nelson. What a chance for Shelburne to respond. And now it's going to come out, and this is Dylan Hoffman. He'll send it to an open wing, and it'll be back into the Shelburne zone. 3:15 to go here in a very exciting first period. It's going to come to the side. Shelburne brings it in. They'll bring it in across the line, and it's whistled down on the offside. Blake Lovell on the far side was in a touch early, and it'll be whistled down. 3:07 to go here in period one. Minto leading 3-1. Adam Kowalik has scored twice. Colin Hartwick has scored, and for Shelburne, we have Ty McCallum. He's got the Shelburne goal, and Minto leads 3-1. That puck is won back. Ellis plays it over to Shantz, who will return the favor and put it back to Ellis. Ellis ahead to Hogarth. He tips it in. That's sent in all the way, and Trevor Van Alstyne will come back for Shelburne. He's bodied there. Cote tried to strip it off of him, but now it's sent all the way down the ice, and they're going to say no icing. Ellis, nice move to get away from Jeff Brett. Up to Cote. Cote puts it in the middle, and that was almost taken there by Delorier, but he couldn't come up with it, and now Tommy Hogarth has it. His shot, that's blocked. Rebound, Jordan Delorier, shot! Oh, that went off the crossbar! It's in the slot now. Shelburne comes up with it. What a chance from Jordan Delorier. He rang one off the crossbar. Van Alstyne has it for Shelburne. 2:20 to go here in period one. 3-1 Minto is the score. Drew Shantz. Bodied in behind the net. That puck is loose. Shantz will come up with it again, and it'll be played to Wade Pfeffer. Pfeffer into the middle, and Kowalik has it. He'll bring it to the line. He'll circle back. Does a nice job there to get it over to Caleb Witzel. Witzel in across the line. His shot. Nice save, Mantle, and it'll hang on for the faceoff. Not sure why Witzel broke his stick on that play. Wasn't a very hard shot by any means, but he snapped the lumber, and he'll go off for a new piece. He'll get one, and he'll come back out for this offensive zone faceoff for Minto. 1:55 to go here in period one. 81's leading 3-1. Back to Kowalik. He has to come out, though. He's bodied there. And Mike Pleon will just send it in deep, and Zach Graham will give chase. It comes all the way into the neutral zone where Caleb Witzel with his new lumber does a nice job to evade some bodies and then sends it to the line. That's going to go into the 81's bench. Luckily, it doesn't hit anybody. And Mark Williams, the backup, will just give it away to the linesman as the faceoff's going to come back near the Shelburne blue line. 1:35 to play here in period number 1. Minto 81's leading 3-1. That puck is won by Zach Graham back. Caleb Witzel will just step over center and send it all the way in. Jeff Noseworthy, number 20 of Shelburne, sends it ahead. It's going to come to captain Chris Greer. He'll leave it for Blake Lovell. Lovell in across the line. Nice move. Another nice move. Oh, it's in on Nelson. And they're going to call a penalty against Minto. And the Shelburne Muskies are going to go to a late power play here. They're going to call a penalty for tripping. And we'll get our first penalty of the game. And it's going to go to Minto. The penalty is going to go to Adam Kowalik for tripping. So with 1:14 to go, Shelburne will get a power play here. And Keegan Angel out there on the penalty kill. Shelburne comes up with it, it's shot towards the net. It's loose and it's sent out. Nice play defensively for Minto to find that loose puck and send it all the way down the ice. Jeff Noseworthy has it for Shelburne. We're into the final minute of period number 1. Shelburne is on a power play trailing 3-1. And across the line. Lovell sends it back. Greer's shot. Oh, that just missed on the glove side. It's going to come all the way out and into the neutral zone. Noseworthy will send it in. That goes off the stick of Chris Hardy and in deep. Greer after it. He's bodied by Kyle Ellison behind Ben Nelson. Greer plays it to the line to Van Alstine. Alstine sends it in deep. Hunter comes up with it and he'll send it back to Van Alstine. Shot, that's tipped just wide. Nelson has it in front and he'll hold on for a faceoff. Nice play from Ben Nelson to find that puck. And he smothers it for the faceoff. We have 18 seconds to go here in period 1. Minto trying to take a 3-1 lead into the second period. 1:04 to go in the Shelburne power play. That puck is won by Minto. Mike Pleon pins Brandon Richardson into the boards, and that's going to come loose. Pleon has it against Richardson again. 7 seconds to go here in the period. Puck is still pinned in the side, and Witzel doing a nice job to kill the rest of the time, and that'll do it. The period comes to an end. Minto leading 3-1 as 46 seconds remain in the Shelburne power play. We'll be back for the start of the second period after this. Stick around. It's been an entertaining one here in Palmerston. Welcome back, everybody. Andrew Rogers here for the call of the second period from Palmerston, Ontario, Canada. Andrew Rogers on the play-by-play. Minto 81s and the Shelburne Muskies. Minto leading 3-1, but they've still got a man in the box for another 34 seconds carry over from the first period. Adam Kowalik is still in the box. Shelburne controls in the Minto zone, but it's Tommy Hogarth will come up with it and he'll send it all the way down. And it's out of the reach of Colton McGuire, and he's forced to come all the way back. McGuire now has it. He'll bring it ahead. Skated across the center line and into the Minto zone. He still has it now. He'll look for a man. It's off of his stick, but he's still got it there. Final 3 seconds to tick off the penalty here, and we'll be back to even strength. Back of the net to Lovell. We're all even now. Kowalik stepped onto the box and no one realized it to get him the puck. He's ahead now and he's got Tommy Hogars with him. He is fresh. He's looking for the almost got in behind Colton McGuire to get a solid chance, but it was just out of his reach. Here comes Lovell, number 19 of Shelburne. In across the line, nice play from Jamison Buck to stand him up. And Tommy Hogars now will send it ahead. Oh, that was in the skates of Kowalik, but he didn't realize it until it was too late. Puck is sent around. It's going to be sent ahead, and it's all the way in deep. This puck is going to come around. Oh, that was almost a too many men penalty for Shelburne. They had a lot of guys on the ice there. Luke Richardson has it for Shelburne. He's into the corner now. He'll send it to the line to Noseworthy. Oh, Kowalik almost got away on that one as well, as he almost stripped it from Noseworthy, but either way, now it's Zach Graham ahead. He'll skate it over center and into the Shelburne zone. Nice move. Oh, he took a big body check, and he goes down. Oh, man, that was a heck of a body check that he took there. Not sure if it was 100% legal, but they play on here. He looks to be okay. He tried to do an inside-outside move to get around the defender, but ended up going down. Some out-of-town scores to pass along your way. At last check, there was 6-1 Ripley over Lucknow. Clinton was up 2-1 on Tavistock. Tilsonburg up 2-1 on Seaforth. And it was 1-0 Leafs in the second intermission over Buffalo. Ellis plays it across to Drew Shantz. He'll play it ahead. Gabry had that go out of his reach. Now Shelburne has it. Oh, Hartwick almost intercepted that right in front of Mantle. That could have been dangerous. Hodgson plays it ahead. Oh, Noseworthy wasn't expecting that pass back, and Tyler Harrison has it now. He's in across the line. Hill to put the shot in. That goes over the net and out of play. That went off of the Shelburne defender, and the faceoff's going to come in the Minto zone. So just to give you a recap of the first period, Adam Kowalik scored 8 seconds in to make it 1-0 Minto. Ty McCallum tied it about the halfway mark. Adam Kowalik's second of the game came with 6:33 left in the first period, and then Colin Hartwick scored to make it 3-1 Minto, and that's where we stand. In across the line. That's a shot on Nelson. Nice save, and he'll hold on with bodies on top of him. Does a nice job, though. Chris Greer came in and put the shot in on Nelson. Very dangerous off that off wing. And put the shot on Nelson. He made the save and hangs on. Face off here to the left of Nelson. There's a shot. Nelson makes a nice save. He came out to pass the blue paint to make that save. Very nice. Dan Atkinson has it at his own blue line. He'll play it ahead. Hogars intercepts and he'll send it back, but it's going to go all the way down the ice, and I believe, oh, no icing is called. That was close to being icing. Hogars will get it now in the neutral zone. Mike Pleon plays it, and it'll be sent ahead. And Jordan Delorier, he finds Hogars, he scores! What a goal for Minto! Wow, that was impressive. And the 81s have scored to make it 4-1 here in the second period. What a goal from Tommy Hogars. That was executed beautifully, man. Wow. Minto takes a 4-1 lead here with 16:46 to play here in period number 2. And they're going to make a goalie change for Shelburne. Out comes Mantle. In comes number 29, Edward Davey. Mantle gets the hook after allowing 4. And boy, this change comes at a time when Shelburne finds themselves down 4-1. They have a 9-1 record on the season. This is probably highly unusual for them to be found in this position, but not Mantle's night, and Edward Davey takes over. That puck is in on the offside or on the icing. So the scoring play is Tommy Hogars from Jordan Delorier and Francois Cote. And that makes it 4-1 for Minto. That shot, that hit Hayden Stewart in front. That was dangerous, but he looks to be okay. Shelburne has it now. They're at the Minto blue line, in across the line. There's a shot. Nice pad save, Nelson. He'll get it. He'll go off of his pad and out to Dylan Hoffman. He'll send it ahead, and this is Keegan Angel. Angel sent it in. He'll go after it. Van Alstyne puts him in, and so does Colton McGuire. It comes back to the point to Mike Pleon. Shot! Oh, Davey tested with that shot from the point. It just missed the blocker side. Adam Kowalik's in there on the forecheck. It'll come to Wade Pfeffer. Pfeffer does a nice job to avoid some check. Sends it to the front. Oh, that was out of the reach of everyone, and it comes to the neutral zone where Caleb Witzel will play it back. Mike Pleon plays it ahead. He was looking for Kowalik, but it's going to go for icing. That puck was saucered over to Kowalik, but he didn't make connection with it, and it's going to come all the way back into the Minto zone. So yeah, Edward Davey, number 29, in for Shelburne, as he takes over for Ryan Mantle, who allows 4 goals in the game. Luke Richardson on the draw. It's controlled by Minto. That'll be sent into the overhead rafters and out of play. And the faceoff will come back in the Minto zone. So Kowalik has 2. Colin Hartwick has scored, and Tommy Hogarth has scored for Minto. Ty McCallum with the lone goal for Shelburne. Shelburne, after being idle last night, slipped from first to third as Ripley continues to have the hot hand as they look well on their way to improving to 10-0 tonight. That puck comes back to the point, and that's a shot that just goes wide. Shelburne controlling in the Minto zone. Hunter in after it. That's sent to the side of the net where Chris Hardy plays it away. That puck is all the way down the ice. It's going to come right to Davey, who's going to be forced to play it, but he'll actually hold on, and we'll get a face-off in the Shelburne zone. 15-10 to go here in period 2. Minto has scored. Tommy Hogarth make it 4-1, and that chased Ryan Mantle from the Shelburne crease as Keegan Angel is forced to come off here. He seems to be laboring. Looks to be his shoulder. Not good news for the 81s to be down a body. Up 4-1 here in the second period. Luke Richardson plays it over to Jeff Brett. Brett plays it in, and Ty McCall, or excuse me, this is number 77 with it. That's Kyle Hunter on this line. Back to the point. That shot, that goes off the stick of Gabry and out. And the face-off will come back in the Minto zone. .53 to play here in period 2. Minto leads 4-1. They'll get a wholesale change here. Richardson on the ice with Hunter and Jeff Brett. No Ty McCallum on this line, which is kind of unusual, but Coach Tyler Hogan looks to switch it up here to get his team rolling. Kowalik in across the line. He was looking for the hat trick and went over the net. Zach Graham played it in deep. Wade Pfeffer has it. He'll play it around. Now he was looking for Kowalik in behind the net, but it didn't come to him. Graham in on the forecheck. Can't get it, and Mike Pleon just sends it back into the Shelburne zone. Rolling puck. Oh, Kowalik had that go off the stick of Dan Atkinson and over the net. That was a close chance in tight for Adam Kowalik. He's got the puck again now. He'll send it into the slot. Shelburne has it there, and Hunter comes ahead. Hunter sends it in deep, and this is Jeff Brett. Shot! That goes wide to the glove side of Nelson. It's going to come all the way out to the Shelburne blue line where Atkinson will play it across. Van Alstyne sends it ahead. Hodgson tips it into his own bench and almost takes out Mike Clark, but he looks to be okay. And faceoff will come back in the Shelburne end, or just outside the Shelburne blue line, excuse me. We're at the 6-minute mark of the second period. Minto 81's leading 4-1. WOAA Senior AA Men's Hockey here in Palmerston, Ontario, Canada. Andrew Rogers with you this evening. Thank you very much for joining me and watching. Puck is ahead to Jordan Delorier. He's in across the line. Tried to send it to the front, It was intercepted. Oh, that's played on the high stick from Delorier, and it'll be whistled down. And they're going to bring the face-off back. It's going to come just outside the Minto zone. They're going to say the offside was deliberate. And we'll do the face-off here. Puck is won back, and Colton McGuire will send it in deep. And the Shelburne Muskies will give chase. Jamison Buck, though, does a nice job to play it away. Delorier plays it ahead. This is Cote. Cote has it. Shot! Nice blocker save. Rebound! It's loose! Oh! Back to the line where Delorier is fighting for it. Brandon Richardson does a nice job, though, and Jamison Buck keeps it in. Buck tried to play it in deep. It was intercepted by Cote. He plays it over to Hogarth. Nice job by Van Alstyne to get it out. And Minto's forced to regroup. Buck plays it in as he takes a body check. It's right in on Davey. Puck is controlled by Shelburne. Hunter plays it back, and it'll be brought ahead by Shelburne. Number 7, Van Alstyne had it stripped away from him, and McGuire has it. He'll bring it in across the blue line and skate it in. Brendan Aiken takes him into the boards. Nice body check. Chris Hardy goes after it now. Nick Hodgson stands him up. Hardy has the puck go past him on the way into Nelson, and he'll deflect it into the corner. Jamison Buck, nice job. Hardy plays it ahead, and it's out of harm's reach, and Dylan Hoffman will give chase. Look at the speed from Hoffman. He almost came up with that puck. Hardy sends it in deep, and it's Davey stopping it in behind the net for Nick Hodgson. Hodgson leaves it for Van Alstyne, and it's going to come all the way around, and Blake Lovell will have it now. He sent it ahead. He put the body check in on Hardy. I don't think he was expecting that body check. Brendan Aiken has it now, number 10 of Minto. And across the line, voids the body check. Hardwick, oh! He just missed the glove side with that shot. That was so close to the glove side. Drew Shantz plays it ahead. This is Gabry. Gabry's going to throw it in. It's going to take a strange bounce in front of Davey. That was dangerous. Hardwick's got it now. He'll send it back to Shantz at the point. Shantz shoots. That's deflected in on Davey, and he makes the save. And he'll hang on. That was dangerous. But Minto continues to apply the pressure, and we're going to get a face-off here in the Shelburne zone. 11:41 to go here in period 2. Minto, very nice game so far to this point. They lead 4-1. Gabry on the draw. He's got Harrison and Colin Hartwick out there with him. It comes ahead. Shelburne will just skate it out, and they'll go after it. But it's going to go for icing, and the face-off will come back. Face-off going to come up to the right-hand side of Davey. Shantz and Kyle Ellis on the defense for Minto. Puck is back to Shantz at the point. His shot. Tyler Harrison had to jump out of the way of that one. Colin Hartwick gets bodied in there. Shantz does a nice job. He gets tied up with the man. It's getting physical out there with this game. 4-1 Minto. That puck is sent to Shantz at the line. It's kept in. Shelburne brings it in across. They got numbers. Here's a chance. Oh, nice defensive play from Ellis. That puck is sent to the net. Shantz does a nice job to get in front of it, and it's sent all the way down the ice. It's going to go for icing. And the faceoff's going to come back in the Minto zone. I expect the physicality to continue to be ramped up here as we're about 9 minutes into period number 2. With the 81s leading the 9-1 Shelburne Muskies 4-1 here. 81 searching for their 3rd win of the season, while Shelburne is hoping to go to 10-1. That puck is dropped unfairly, and they'll have to do it again. Puck is won back by Luke Richardson. He gloves it down. It's played there, though, by the 81s. It'll be all the way to the line where Shelburne keeps it in. Nice job. Jeff Brett, he's in behind the net now. That's sent around, and Caleb Witzel skates it out front. That's dangerous. Oh, good defensive play. That could have been really dangerous as the shot almost came in on Nelson. Richardson played it to the line where it's kept in, and now he's got it again. He'll play it back. This is number 20, Jeff Noseworthy. Nice job to evade Kowalik, and he'll play it ahead. This is Kyle Hunter. Hunter leaves it. Shelburne, nice job trying to get it to the net, but it was defended nicely by Minto, and they come ahead. And across the line. Here's a shot by Pfeffer. Nice save from Davey. Witzel has it on the sideboards. He'll look to the center, but it's intercepted by Shelburne, and they'll send it all the way down. This isn't going to go for icing, though. Chris Hardy has it in behind Nelson. Halfway point of the second period. 81's leading 4-1. Here's Zach Graham. Graham looking for Kowalik. Oh, he almost had it to him, but now it's Kowalik again to Graham. Oh, Graham had it tipped off of his stick, and that goes to Davey. Davey tips it to the line. Kept in by Buck. He sends it all the way in, and Graham leaves it for Kowalik. Kowalik puts it back to Hardy. Shot! Nice pad save from Davey on the deflection. That puck's going to come out, and it'll be skated all the way to the Minto blue line. Here comes Jamison Buckin across the line. His shot! Nice pad save, Davey. It goes into the corner. It's played there to Hogars. Hogars plays it to Cote. Cote back to Hogars. Comes to the line. There's a shot. Pad save, Davey. He looked cool on that one. In behind the net now. Dan Atkinson's going to play it. He's challenged by Hogars. It's going to come into the neutral zone. This puck is played by Hayden Stewart. He'll dump it in and go after it. He's in there with speed. And he goes in against Chris Hardy. And Shelburne has it. Oh, nice save from Nelson, and it'll hang on. Good battle from Chris Hardy and Hayden Stewart. Nelson makes a nice glove save through a line of traffic, and he'll hang on. Minto's going to get a change here. Defensive zone faceoff. It'll be Tommy Hogars taking the draw for Minto. Up against number 17, Ryan Hunter. It's going to come ahead. Jordan Delorier has it. He's going to be forced to come back, though. He'll play it back to Drew Shantz. Shantz puts it ahead to Hogars. Oh, that went off his stick and out. Back to Shantz. He'll skate over the red line and just dump it in on Davey. He plays it to Van Alstyne. 8:27 to go here in period 2. Minto 81's leading 4-1. That puck is played ahead to Richardson. He just dumps it into the Minto zone. Hogars plays it into the middle. Cote does a nice job. He'll play it ahead to Delorier. Here's a shot. Nice blocker save from Davey, and it's into the netting. Delorier with speed on the off wing puts a really good scoring chance onto Davey, and he's forced to make a big save with the blocker hand. He deflects it into the netting. Haven't seen a whole lot of Ty McCallum of Shelburne lately in this game. Not really sure what the reason is for that. Colton McGuire and Adam Kowalik have had a real nice battle all night. Kowalik has a pair of goals in this game. Face-off going to come up here to the right-hand side of Davey. Brendan Aiken out there with Kowalik and Dylan Hoffman. That's unusual. Puck is won back by Aiken. He's got it in behind the net, and Davey sends it to the middle. Oh, Dylan Hoffman had a glorious chance, but he couldn't come up with it to get a solid shot off. It was just out of his reach, though, and it's sent all the way down by Shelburne for the icing. $7:55 to go here in period 2. Minto 81's leading 4-1. Puck is sent ahead. That puck is sent into the overhead, and out of play, and it'll be whistled down. Faceoff's going to come back at the Shelburne blue line. We get changes for both teams. Well, Shelburne changes up the defense, and Minto changes their whole entire line. Puck is won back by Shelburne. They'll bring it across center ice and just dump it in. They'll go after it. Nelson stops it in behind his own net. He'll leave it there for Captain Mike Pleon. Pleon comes ahead. He'll try and find Hartwick. Oh, he almost was able to bat that down, but Shelburne has it, and they're in across the line. There's a chance. Oh, That just missed on the glove side of Nelson. What a chance for Jamie Bennett, but he sent it high and over the net. That could have been really dangerous, but it just missed the glove side of Nelson. Hartwick in after it now against Dan Atkinson. Harrison in to back him up. He almost got the puck away, but Atkinson does a nice job. It's into the line. Atkinson will play it. It's all the way back now, and Tyler Harrison will give chase for Minto. He's in against number 8, Ben Balaban. He puts Gadbury down, and it's sent all the way down the ice, and Nelson has to play it. He'll put it over to Pleon. Pleon will just backhand it away. And now here's Luke Richardson. Oh, he looked for Kyle Hunter, but he couldn't get the puck to him. Hartwick will just stop it there and send it in. He's going to look for a change, and he'll go off. Number 23 is Jeff Brett. He sends it ahead to Hunter. It goes off his skate, and he'll go in deep after it. He'll come up with it first, sends it in around the net. Nobody there. Jeff Brett comes up with it, though. He's looking for Luke Richardson in low. Comes to Richardson. He's bodied by Chris Hardy, and Pfeffer just plays it out now. Kwolek will give chase. Nice play, though, from Matt Taylor to put it away from Adam Kwolek. Pleon over to Hardy. Hardy ahead. Oh, that was out of the reach of Kwolek, and that's going to be an icing call. Faceoff's going to come all the way back into the Minto zone. 5:53 to go here in period 2. Minto leading 4-1. They've had a really good game thus far. I feel like they've surprised Shelburne in this game to this point. But they have had a complete effort here tonight. That puck comes all the way out, and Jordan Deloria gives chase. He's got speed. He's in across the line. Backhand! Oh, nice save, Davey. Good play by Noseworthy on the defense of Shelburne to limit that opportunity from Deloria, but he's still got a quality chance off. Noseworthy will play it back. This is 28, Matt Taylor. Taylor plays it ahead. Luke Richardson had it go off of him, and now Tommy Hogarth has it in across the line. Sends it in the middle. Jeff Brett comes up with it, and he'll skate it the other way. In across the red line, and he'll send it in deep. Chris Hardy plays it off the boards to the line and out. And Shelburne will be forced to come back. Taylor sends it across. Van Alstine. He'll send it ahead. That hit Deloria. He stops it up for Hogarth. Hogarth's in across the line. Shot! He was looking for the 5-hole at Davey, but he said no way. And he made the save and hangs on. We're less than 5 minutes to go here in period 2. Minto leading 4-1. Yeah, complete effort for Minto thus far in this hockey game. They have looked like a completely different team tonight as opposed to the previous 9 games. Very nice to see from Minto. Drew Shantz has it go past him at the line. He'll come back. Ellis plays it ahead. Tyler Harrison tips it in, and Minto will give chase. Van Alstine, he'll come up with it. He'll play it ahead. Goes past Brandon Richardson and into the neutral zone. Austin Gadbury just sends it back. Van Alstine there again. Plays it to Colton McGuire. McGuire sends it ahead to Brandon Richardson. Richardson puts it across. Hodgson had that tipped away, and here's Tyler Harrison in across the line. Harrison stops up. Bodied there by Richardson, but he gets it into Gadbury, but he had it stripped off of his stick. And now here comes Shelburne. Hunter put it in on Nelson. He played it away from him. Drew Shantz plays it up. Hartwick couldn't get a hold of it. Now Gadbury's got it. He'll play it ahead to Hartwick. Goes off his stick, and Van Alstine coolly plays it away from him. Hartwick was looking for it. It's pinned along the boards. And Gadbury plays it back to Drew Shantz. Shantz was looking for Hoffman, but he couldn't get him the puck. And it's in across the line. That puck comes off of Hodgson. He'll play it back. Hartwick trying to get a hold of it on the sideboards, but it's back into the Shelburne zone. 3:40 to go here in period 2. Minto leading 4-1. Nelson plays it ahead. That's intercepted. Now Dylan Hoffman has it. He'll play it ahead after taking a body check. Deloria over to Gadbury. Back to Deloria. Oh, he couldn't get a hold of it. Now here comes Shelburne. Blake Lovell with speed. Oh, Shantz does a nice job defensively. Wow. It's ahead now, and here's Brendan Aiken. He's got Hoffman. Hoffman, oh, he tried to put it back to Aiken and took a big body check on and he is down. And now they're going to whistle it down. Hoffman took a wicked body check on that 2-on-1 as he sent it over to Aiken. And he is down. And he hasn't gotten up yet. Brendan Aiken got a 2-on-1 with Dylan Hoffman. Sent it over to him. They came in across the line. Hoffman was sent it over to Aiken, but it was behind him and took a wicked body check that I don't think he was expecting. And he is down in a heap now. Concern on the ice for Dylan Hoffman. They've already lost Keegan Angel in this game. And now Dylan Hoffman will go to the Minto dressing room. We'll see if he returns for period number 3. There is 3:03 to play here in period 2. The Minto 81's leading 4-1. Faceoff's going to come back just outside the Minto blue line. Shelburne, they've got Blake Lovell out there with Chris Greer and Jamie Bennett, number 11. Witzel plays it ahead to Kowalik. Kowalik gets bodied from behind, but he'll send it in, and it'll go all the way down the ice. Pfeffer gets there first. Oh, he was looking for Kowalik, but it went through his skates, and now here comes Lovell the other way. He gets it past Witzel, and he's in deep with it. In behind the net, Lovell and Witzel battling for the loose puck. Now it comes to Bennett. Bennett bodied in there by Witzel. There's 4 of them in there now, 2 on either side. Bennett has the puck come loose. He'll play it to the center. He has a shot. Oh, Nelson makes a big save, and he'll hang on. That almost beat him 5-hole, but he squeezed the pads just in time to make the save. They'll hang on. Great scoring chance, though, from Jamie Bennett, but to no avail as Ben Nelson is equal to the task. Hayden Stewart out there with Luke Richardson and Jeff Brett. Here's a shot, nice save from Nelson. Brett got that off on Nelson, but he made a nice save. Comes ahead to the line. Shelburne, nice job to keep it in. And now, Buck will play it ahead, and Cote will tip it in, and Hogarth gives chase. Hogarth gets bodied in by Taylor as Cote goes after it. He gets bodied in by Noseworthy, and the puck comes to Shelburne. This is Luke Richardson. Richardson ahead to Hayden Stewart. In across the line. He drops for Richardson. Richardson, nice job. He'll play it back to the line. Here's Matt Taylor. Shot. Pad save from Nelson. Oh, and they're going to give Hardy a penalty. Hardy taking Hayden Stewart to the ground on what looked to be a clean body check, but they're going to call Chris Hardy on a penalty. And with 1:47 to go here in period 2, Shelburne is going to get a power play. Surprisingly, it's only the second penalty of the game thus far. Penalties goes to Chris Hardy at 1:47, and Shelburne is to the power play. Tie up there, but Shelburne controls. They have it on the outside. They're going to call the penalty high sticking. That puck is in on Nelson. Nice save. And Zach Graham will just send it all the way down into the Shelburne end. Davey leaves it there for McGuire. 1:35 to go here in the power play. 1:35 to go in the power play. Graham does a nice job back defensively, and he'll get it all the way down the ice. Great penalty kill from Zach Graham. High stick is the infraction for Hardy. That's why he sits for 2 or less. Comes over to Lovell. Number 19. Shot! Nice save from Nelson. Graham on the rebound sends it all the way down. We're into the final minute of the second period. Minto leading 4-1. 1 minute to go in the power play for Shelburne. McGuire sends it across to Luke Richardson. He's forced to come back. He's tied up there. And Minto doing a nice job on this penalty kill. Van Alstine sends it ahead. Greer had the puck off of his stick, and now Ellis just coolly plays it up to Hogarth. He's in across the line. Hogarth shoots, scores! Short-handed! And with 22 seconds left in the second period, Minto scores short-handed. They lead 5-1. Give Kyle Ellis credit. He found Tommy Hogarth in the neutral zone. He broke in one-on-one, and a bullet shot low glove side beats Edward Davey, and the 81s lead. The 81s lead 5-1. 12 seconds to go as that puck is sent into the Shelburne end. And that'll do it for period 2, as the 81s will carry a 5-1 lead into the third period as they look for win number 3 on the season. 2 goals from Tommy Hogarth in that period, and the 81s lead it 5-1. Puck drop for the third period is coming up on the other side. We'll be around for that. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody, to Palmerston, Ontario, Canada. Andrew Rogers here for the call of the third period. Minto 81s leading the Shelburne Muskies 5-1. There is the final 7 seconds left in the Shelburne power play. That'll tick off here. And we'll be back to even as we are now. There's a shot. Lovell send it over the net, and it'll come all the way out. And Minto will have it. It's at the line. Jamie Bennett played it ahead. Oh, that was intercepted, though, by Minto, and it's all the way out, and Zach Graham has it. He's in across the Shelburne blue line. He has it on the backhand. Shot! Oh! He almost got it past Davey, but he put it over the net. Comes to the line. Nice job by Pleon to keep it in. It's in behind the net of Davey. Shelburne controls. It's to the point. This is sent out, and this is going to be Lovell across the line. Shot! That goes just wide of the blocker side of Ben Nelson. Caleb Witzel has it now. He's in across the line. He leaves it there. Pfeffer tried to get a shot across, but it was blocked. And here comes Shelburne the other way. Chris Greer had that puck intercepted by Tyler Harrison. He'll leave it for Tommy Hogarth. Hogarth puts it over to Kyle Ellis. Ellis looks to the front. Noseworthy blocks that pass across. Noseworthy has it again. He'll bring it ahead. Kyle Hunter. No. Yeah, Kyle Hunter, 77, has that stripped away, and Cote puts it over to Delorier. He had to go off his stick before he could get his quality shot off, and Davey has it come to him, and he'll hold it for a face-off. Out-of-town scores to fill you up to date on. Ripley winning 7-1 over Lucknow. They improved to 10-0. Lucknow is here tomorrow afternoon. Clinton leading Tavistock 6-3, and last check, Tilsonburg and Seaforth are at 2-2 headed into overtime. Tommy Hogarth has it in the neutral zone. It's stripped away by Jeff Brett, and he'll bring it ahead. Luke Richardson plays it ahead to Brett. Brett gets bodied in by Shantz, and it'll come to Hogarth. Hogarth plays it to Shantz. Shantz plays it now on the sideboards, and Cote tried to get it out but couldn't. Here's Jeff Brett. Cote intercepted. It's going to come to Jordan Delorier. Oh, big body check. They're not happy now, as Tommy Hogarth took a big body check from Luke Richardson, and Minto not very happy about that. And Tommy Hogarth goes off, and he looks to be in some discomfort as him and Luke Richardson collided at the Minto blue line. Nothing will come of it, and the faceoff's going to come back in the Shelburne end. Faceoff is scrummed there by Gabbery and Hunter. Comes all the way around to Balaban, who puts it up to Nick Hodgson. Hodgson tried to play it ahead, but it was kept in nicely by Jamison Buck. Gabbery goes after it. Tyler Harrison's got it now. It's getting chippy out there. Should make for a very entertaining third period. Chris Hardy to come back now. He's got it in behind his own net. He'll send it around to Harrison. Harrison got a stick on it. Now it'll come across to Hartwick. He'll tip it in and he'll go in after it. Hartwick in behind the net. Couldn't come up with the puck, however, and it's into the neutral zone where Chris Hardy will play it there, but it's going to be whistled down. And the faceoff's going to come back. Faceoff's going to come back, I believe. It's good. The faceoff's going to go just outside the. Going to come just outside the Shelburne blue line. Aiken out there with Hoffman and Jordan Delorier on this line. Normally, Keegan Angel would be out there, but he has left the game. Left the game in the second period. Puck comes to Hoffman. He sent it out to Aiken. It couldn't connect. Back to the point. Pleon had that puck stripped away, and he'll have to come back for it. Pleon sends it over to Witzel. Witzel plays it ahead. It's deflected there by Aiken, but he can't get it in deep. Hunter plays it ahead, it's off the glass and in behind the net. Witzel brings it ahead, it's intercepted. Oh, almost intercepted by Shelburne, but it's out in the neutral zone. Shelburne will send it ahead. It goes off of the skate of Witzel and back to Dan Atkinson. Atkinson sends it in deep. No go after it. Witzel has it in his own end. He'll play it ahead. This comes to Kowalik. It's just out of his reach. Atkinson's going to get there first. He'll send it to Van Alstyne, who put it up to Nick Hodgson. Hodgson has it stripped away by Pfeffer. Over Kowalik. Oh, big pad save. Davey gets across to Rob Kowalik. He was looking for the hat trick, but Davey makes the save. Nice play, though, from Wade Pfeffer to soft it over to Kowalik, and a solid shot, but Davey gets across to stop him. Graham wins the drawback. That's sent over the net. It'll come to the sideboards now. In behind the net, Van Alstyne put it ahead. They're going to get it again, and it's going to come to the sideboards. Chris Greer sent it in deep, and Drew Shantz has it for Minto, but he gets it taken away from Greer. In behind the net, and Nelson. Ellis battling there. Pfeffer's going to get it. He brings it ahead. He'll send it ahead, and Zach Graham will get after it. Graham puts it over to Kowalik. Kowalik in across the line. Looks to get a shot across, puts it back to Graham. Nice play. Graham looking for Kowalik, but it's going to come to the point and out. Minto is on the delayed offside, and they'll get a change in. Van Alstyne in behind his own net. 5:24 to go here in period 3. Minto 81's leading 5-1. Out comes Nelson. He'll play it around Ellis. Ellis tips it away. It's going to come all the way out, and Van Alstyne will just send it back in on Nelson. Shantz plays it there, over to Ellis. Ellis put it ahead to Cote. He put it in the neutral zone, and it was intercepted by Shelburne easily. Van Alstyne puts it ahead. Comes to Van Alstyne again, and he'll tip it ahead, but it's Cote who will intercept. He was bodied by McGuire as he tried to get a good shot off. Hardy has it. He'll send it ahead to Delorier. Delorier stops it. Ahead to Cote, back to Delorier. Over to Hogarth. Oh, that was a good chance, but it went over the stick of Hogarth. And that'll go off Van Alstyne and out. Hogarth has 2. Kowalik has 2. Both of these guys searching for the hat tricks in this game. 81's leading 5-1. 14:37 to go here in period 3. Also at last check, the Leafs and Sabres were tied at 1. Not sure if that score has changed since I looked. Hunter has it in his skates. He'll send it ahead, and Jeff Brett will give chase. Jamison Buck comes after it ahead of him. Cote had it stripped off of his stick, and now comes to the net dangerously, but it's out of harm's way. Delorier has it. He'll start in his own end. He'll send it ahead. Hogarth, nice job to accept the pass. And across the line, puts it in on Davey weakly, and he'll just stick it to the corner. Buck plays it in deep. Minto will get a change. Hogarth had it go away from him, and Noseworthy has it. He'll circle back, put it over. Taylor plays it ahead, and it'll be Luke Richardson in the middle. He gets around Gabry, and Hartwick takes Luke Richardson in. And now, Colin Hartwick and Luke Richardson are going to fight. And down Hartwick goes. And that will put an end to that tilt. As that will end the nights of Luke Richardson and Colin Hartwick. They'll each get 5 for fighting in a game misconduct. So with 13:41 to go here in period 3, Luke Richardson and Colin Hartwick both get 5 in a game for fighting. It looks like Colin Hartwick's going to get the extra 2. And the Shelburne Muskies are going to go to the power play. Dylan Hoffman will serve the penalty for Colin Hartwick. Hartwick and Richardson got tied up at the outside of the Minto 81's bench and dropped the gloves in a rather quick fashion. Back to the line to Noseworthy as Shelburne controls on this power play. Back to the line, Noseworthy has it. He'll leave it and put it in deep. Lovell played it to the front. This is Jamie Bennett with it now. Bennett back to Noseworthy. It's going to come out. Shelburne will have to regroup in the neutral zone. Lovell has it in at the center ice line. He'll play it over. And Chris Greer will give chase, but he doesn't come up with it. Mike Pleon has it down low. He'll pin it against the boards and try and kill more time. Witzel, he comes up with the puck, and he'll just coolly send it all the way down the ice. 1:15 to go in the Shelburne power play. Minto leads 5-1 here in period 3. 12:50 to go in the third. Matt Taylor shoots it in, and they'll go after it. But it'll come all the way out, and it's sent all the way back down the ice. Kyle Ellis doing a nice job there to get it all the way down. Noseworthy has the puck. He's in around his net, and they'll set up. 46 seconds to go on the power play. They're still in their own end. Puck comes to the sideboards. Noseworthy has it. He'll look ahead. It'll go off the boards, but it's right to Kyle Ellis. He'll just skate it ahead, and he'll just put a shot in on Davey. He'll make the glove save, and he'll hang on just a bit too long, and play will be whistled down. 12:11 to go here in period 3. The Minto 81s lead it 5-1. Puck is sent ahead. Colton McGuire plays it away from Wade Pfeffer, and he's over to Trevor Van Alstine. Over to McGuire ahead. This is number 17 in across the line. This be Ryan Hunter. Back to Van Alstine to the net. That's in some skates. Dangerously put away, and Jamison Buck has it. He'll take his time before sending it all the way down. Davey will leave it there for Colton McGuire. McGuire is checked there by Wade Pfeffer. Nice job on the penalty kill. That'll do it for the penalty as we are back to even strength. This is ahead to Nick Hodgson. Hodgson in! Scores! Nick Hodgson is sent in on the breakaway. Makes no mistake on a nice deke. And he puts it low, blocker side, past the outsprawled leg of Ben Nelson. And that makes it 5-2 with 11:26 to play here in the third period. That puck is in skates, and Shelburne will control, and they'll skate it away. This is Hayden Stewart. In on Nelson, who plays it away. Cote couldn't control it, and now Shelburne's got it in deep. Bodies are flying around everywhere by the Minto net, and this one's sent all the way into the Shelburne end. Scoring play is Nick Hodgson from Colt McGuire and Trevor Van Alstine. That makes it 5-2. That puck is sent ahead and it'll go all the way down the ice. Van Alstine's forced to come back with it. He's got the puck now. He'll put it across to McGuire. It's out of his reach. Jeff Brett sends it in deep, and the Shelburne Muskies will give chase. Puck comes to the line and out. Van Alstine over to McGuire. McGuire puts it ahead. Puck is sent in, and it's into the Minto zone where Kyle Ellis has it first. Ellis plays it ahead. It hits the referee. Now they'll just send it to the neutral zone and out. Aiken out there, but this is Shelburne. Colt McGuire put it towards the front. It was intercepted. Now Shelburne has it again. That's in on Nelson. He makes the save. Now Shelburne's going to get a penalty, as down is Austin Gadbury. And the referee has his hand up, and number 11, Jamie Bennett's going to get a penalty. Minto is going to go to the power play here. So Shelburne going to get a penalty here. That's going to be the third penalty of the game between both teams, which has been very light in terms of penalties. And at 9:58, Jamie Bennett is going to sit for high sticking, and Minto is going to the power play. Blake Lovell in across the line, nicely defended, and Tyler Harrison has it now as Minto controls on this power play. Harrison in across the red line, and he'll bring it into the Shelburne zone. He'll send it all the way around. Pfeffer had to go past him, and Ellis has to come back. Nelson will stop it there. 1:32 to go here in the third period, or excuse me, in the power play to Minto. 9:23 to go in period number 3. Zach Graham left it there for Kowalik. He played it to Tyler Harrison, who was bodied off the puck. Taylor played it around, and this is Minto still with it. Harrison over to Graham. Graham has it on the sideboards. In front to Kowalik. He couldn't get a great shot off. Ellis across. He was looking for Graham, but it was out of his reach. Now here comes Chris Greer. He's got Noseworthy to the net. Shot! Nice blocker save from Nelson. Greer has it again. He's in deep with it. It'll kill more time. Puck comes to the sideboards. Nice penalty kill from Chris Greer. But now Wade Pfeffer's going to control it now. He'll send it ahead. Oh, he was looking for Kowalik, but it failed to materialize, and here's Van Alstine. In across the line. That puck goes off his skate. Now, here comes Minto. Cote sends it across to Delorier, and it's offside. Offside is the call. And we're going to get a face-off here. It's going to come just outside the Shelburne end. 31 seconds to go in the Minto power play. 8:29 to go here in period number 3. Minto leading 5-2. Hogarth wins the draw, but it splits the defense, and it's into the Minto zone. Back to get it is Jamison Buck. He'll have a look at the clock. 23 seconds to go in the power play. It's up ahead to Caleb Witzel. Witzel puts it ahead to Jordan Delorier. He calmly skates it into the Shelburne end. He'll play it around the net. Over to Francois Cote. Cote has it on the sideboards. He'll play it back to Buck. Buck plays it back to Jordan Delorier. He's in low with it. He'll play it back to Witzel. Witzel back to Delorier. Oh, it failed to materialize. And now Van Alstyne sends it all the way down. It's going to go for icing, though, as the penalty had expired. And we'll get a face-off back in the Shelburne end. $7:53 to go here in the third. Minto leading 5-2. And this puck is won by Minto. They have the puck. Aiken sends it in deep, and Van Alstyne will have to play it from his own end. In behind the net of Davey. That puck is sent ahead. Oh, that one is a wick. That's a wicked slash to the face. I don't think Tyler Harrison was expecting to get him in the face, but he did. And Harrison's going to get 2 for high sticking. You could hear that from up here, but definitely accidental on the part of Tyler Harrison, but he'll sit 2 or less. And Shelburne is going to get a power play here. So with 7:39 to go, Harrison sits 2 or less, and the Shelburne Muskies are to the power play. Puck is sent all the way down, and Davey stops it there for Colton McGuire as he sets up on this Shelburne power play. They trail 5-2 here in the third period. Aiken sends it all the way down, and it'll get past Bennett and into the Shelburne end. Shelburne brings it all the way out. They try and get it to the Minto line. It's up in the air, and Van Alstyne knocks it down. He'll send it in deep. Caleb Witzel comes up after it first, and he'll just send it all the way down. Van Alstyne nicely gets it at his own line, and he'll skate it back. He'll put it across. In across the line. Here's a chance. Oh, it's stopped by Nelson. Nice save. Jamie Bennett on the chance, but Nelson equal to the task. Bennett sends it in. Oh, it goes through everybody, and it's going to go all the way back into the Shelburne end. 1 minute to go in the power play. To the 1 minute remaining in the penalty to Tyler Harrison. McGuire brings it ahead. Delorier does a nice job on the penalty kill to send Shelburne back. Matt Taylor over to Blake Lovell. Lovell, nice job to evade Delorier, and it brings it ahead. McGuire. Oh, he put it back to nobody, and Tommy Hogarth, he intercepts, and he'll just send it in and watch Shelburne go after it. Matt Taylor in behind the net. He'll send it ahead. Hodgson has it go off of the stick, and he'll just play it in deep. Hunter after it. He has it in his skates. Chris Hardy comes up with a nice job from Hardy, and he'll send it all the way down. 15 seconds left to go in the Shelburne power play. Noseworthy puts it ahead. Here comes Hunter in across the line. He loads up. No, big glove save from Nelson. And he hangs on. 3 seconds left to go in the Shelburne power play. 5:42 to go here in period 3. Minto leading 5-2. Offensive zone faceoff for Shelburne. Puck is tied up in some skates, and it'll be played ahead. Oh, Harrison thought about it, but he went off for a change instead. Oh man, he almost had it. He would have had a chance at that if that was coming out a little bit slower, but to no avail. 5:27 to go. We're all even. Minto leading 5-2. It's ahead now. That goes out of the reach of Hunter. And now Delorier will Zach Graham will just play it in deep, and Kowalik will give chase. Taylor has it in behind his own net. And it'll be played ahead, and here's Brandon Richardson. His shot, that's blocked by Ellis. Kowalik has it. He'll skate it ahead with speed. He's got Pfeffer. He finds him. Pfeffer in. Oh, he tried to shoot it, but it was intercepted. No, Delorier shot. Or Graham with the shot. That was stopped by Davey. Now it's 88. Brandon Richardson will play it back. Balaban plays it back even more. Taylor off the glass and all the way to the Minto blue line. Ellis ahead. Pfeffer has it. He'll find Hoffman. Well, he tried to find Hoffman, but it wasn't there. And now, 81s will go after it again. Aiken in there now. He'll go after it. 4:26 to play here in period number 3. Hoffman in, delivers a big body check. Glad to see he's okay after taking a big body check at the end of the second period. And across the line, Hunter shot. That's stopped by Nelson. Nelson will play it around, and Caleb Witzel will give chase. He's bodied in there by Hunter, but Aiken comes up with it. He'll play it over to Pleon. Pleon, he'll look ahead. He'll just play it into the neutral zone. Minto will give chase. Delorier up there after it. Atkinson gave it away to Aiken, and he'll just send it back in on Davey. 3:50 to go here in period 3. Minto leading 5-2. Balaban plays it ahead. Hunter will just play it in deep, and Shelburne will give chase. Nelson stops to play it. It'll come all the way around to Tyler Harrison. Harrison, nice job. He'll bring it ahead now. He'll skate it ahead. Nice move to evade a body check. It's in across the line. Harrison just weakly dumps it in on Davey, and he stops it with ease. Bennett at the blue line, plays it ahead, and Gadbury intercepts. Plays it back to Witzel. Witzel has it, he evades a check, and then he comes ahead. Leon puts it in, and he'll go off for a change. Shelburne controlling in their own end. It's going to come to Chris Greer. Greer puts it over there to Lovell. Lovell into the middle. He finds it, puts a shot in, but it goes off of Hardy and in the air. Wade Pfeffer will come up with it. Pfeffer in across the Shelburne blue line. He'll stop there. He'll send it over to Gadbury. Gadbury's just going to send it in deep, and Harrison will come up with it. 2:44 to go here in period 3. Minto leading 5-2. Balaban with it. It's sent ahead, and this is Colton McGuire. In across the Minto line, puts it in on Nelson. He makes the save and hangs on. Offensive zone faceoff coming up here for Shelburne. 5-3 is the score for Minto with 2:33 to go here in period 3. Puck is won and sent ahead by Shelburne. Shot was wide, and it comes all the way out to center ice. Cote took a stick to the face as he was at the neutral zone. Ellis plays it on the glass, and it's going to go out, and it's out of play. Face off here, just outside the Minto blue line. One is sent ahead by Shelburne. It's all the way in deep, and Drew Shantz has it in behind the net of Nelson. Shantz plays it ahead. Delorier tried to get it out, but it's intercepted there by Shelburne. He'll get it again, and he'll bring it ahead. Cote with him on this rush. Oh, he tried to find him, but Cote had abandoned where he was. Van Alstine will just play it back. Hunter has it ahead. Delorier intercepts, and he'll play it back to Kyle Ellis. 1:48 to play here in period 3. Minto leading 5-2. Comes to Hogarth. Hogarth's in across the blue line. His shot scores! There it is, the hat-trick goal for Tommy Hogarth. That evades the glove hand of Davey, and that makes it 6-2 for Minto. .139 to play, and Tommy Hogarth gets the hat trick. And that makes it 6-2 for Minto. Face-off won by Shelburne. They'll play it in their own end. 1:30 to go. Here in the third period, Minto leading now 6-2. Puck is ahead. Delorier has it on the sideboards. He'll play it across to Witzel. Cote and Ellis get assists on the play on Hogarth's hat-trick goal here tonight. That puck is in on Nelson. He makes the save and hangs on. 1:03 to play here in period number 3. Minto leading 6-2, well on their way to win number 3 on the season. Nice job, though, from Minto tonight, as they've done a nice job this weekend, playing 3-3, and they're about to take 4 of a possible 4 points in the first 2 games. And across the line is Delorier. He just sends it in deep. We're in the final minute now. Aiken has it along the boards. Bodied in there. Puck is still along the sideboards. And Shelburne will control in the neutral zone. Hunter brings it ahead. He'll put it in on Nelson. It's wide of the blocker hand. Balaban trying to keep it in but can't. Hunter has it again. He'll put it over to Atkinson. 25 seconds to go here in the third. Puck is brought ahead by Atkinson. He'll play it in deep and go after it. Nelson just plays it around to Dylan Hoffman. Hoffman plays it ahead. Oh! Brandon Richardson tried to body Hoffman. And it's going to get chippy here now. And it's looking like cooler heads will prevail here. But 13 seconds remain here in period 3. 6-2 is the score for Minto. Faceoff's going to come up just outside of the Minto zone. They'll drop the puck here. Gadbury, Hoffman, and Harrison out, and they'll just dump it in, and this will do it. The final 8 seconds will tick off, and the Minto 81s have won their 3rd game of the season. They are 3-6-1 on the year, while the Shelburne Muskies fall to 9-2. That'll do it from Palmerston, Ontario, Canada. Andrew Rogers signing off. Minto 81s win a huge one. It's 6-2 is the final. Minto over Shelburne from Palmerston, Ontario, Canada. Andrew Rogers signing off. We will see you tomorrow. It's a 2 o'clock start against the Lucknow Lancers, who are in town. We'll see you then. Enjoy your evenings. Andrew Rogers signing off from Palmerston, saying good night, and thank you very much for watching.